individual. You know, and they're fascinating. You get Randy Moore, who traveled around, and you get these authors. And then the next one is a right-wing logger. And the next one, I mean, that's a big plus.
And that's my take, is that ultimately the people make your practice, you know, and you have an alliance with them therapeutically or not. And this is a place where there's a higher potential for that than in a lot of other places.
The thing that's going to attract is, I think, that's going to get someone who initially moves here is the town.
The location, you mean, the
location,
geography and
the geography, the lake.
Right. Well, I concur totally. If you believe in snow, this is the future of snow. This valley, Revelstoke. If you believe in water, this water is the water. And you know, I think things are going to get hotter in the Okanagan and on the coast, and people are going to want to be here for all these other virtues. So I think it's a rising kind of star in that, in all of these facets, you know, and I think it's got, it truly is a jewel, and it's, I think for the right person who wants to live in isolation, slight isolation, and have a consciousness here that has a bias towards wellness rather than illness, you know. It's very compelling, and I agree. I found some very fascinating people here.
Oh yeah,
you know,
and from every end of the spectrum, from right to the rural to the, and then just and it's. I look forward to every time the door opens, because
Me too.
you never know who's going to walk in next.
And so I think for someone coming here, if you like the deal of medicine, like the art of it, and you consider it to be a pursuit of excellence, you come here, and over a decade or two you will ripen very nicely, because you see the end point of what you do, like you treat people and you see what happens, as opposed to a walk-in clinic scene where they disappear, or you give them up to specialists in a city. You actually don't fulfill kind of the requirements of a true experiment, where you see what goes on and you see it to its end point. So you actually then encompass the whole deal. Like you treat someone's infection and you see how it goes and how it doesn't go, and what you have to do, and get insight into how to make it all work. I mean, that kind of polishing is now becoming, I mean, it used to be but now it's not so, it's not a given anymore, the way you fracture up the whole system. And I think to actually to get that level of attainment as a physician, you have it here. You know, this is one of those places that has that, because of the breadth of the medicine and the interactions you have, it's an opportunity it's not everywhere. So that is a big sell to me. You know, that's why it's on the top of my list. You know, and I do say, though, the busyness isn't enough to keep me comfortable in, you know, tight situations like MBAs and stuff. So